I just want to do a quick run through of the Discord community app on in this case, an iPhone, but generally on a mobile device. There's also a really great desktop app that you can get for Discord. I highly recommend using that as well when you're on your computer. But this should give you a good idea of how Discord works. So any of the communities or Discord servers that you're a part of is going to show up on the left here, and you just click on that and whatever one it is, and you'll be in this list will come up here. And what this is really categories and channels. So each category will have either a hashtag, which is a text channel where you can just chat with text. There is a thing called an announcement channel here, and then there is a voice channel down here. And there's also a speaker channel. I can talk a little bit more about that later, but yeah, basically your text channel is like basically where you come in here. Will be the welcome. This is a text channel. I don't believe I've set it so that you could put any text in here or post, so to speak, because it's really just for viewing only. But if you hit the triple bars on the upper left, the little hamburger, it brings you back to the categories and channels. And so basically everyone would start at the welcome section here, and you just click start here. And if you're not familiar with Discord and you want a kind of a Discord 101, you just watch this video. This is a general idea. Most of what I'm going to be showing you, but his is more towards use on a computer. So using it on a computer or desktop. So yeah, so just triple bar, community question and answer. This is any questions you have about this community, and or how to use a community, anything like that. General chat is just comments. You can, if you happen to come into this community with an invite, but not from Patreon, and you could just look at it and test it out in this welcome area. So triple bar. So obviously it's called the Andrew Plus support community. So I've broken it out into Andrew Plus, which is support for me, and the think tank, essentially to help me manifest more magical things. Now there are other individual like things that I want to manifest, but this is just initially the think tank. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna note the different projects, but it might come under here, and I might add that down below, because you'd have to scroll down to it to find it. But at least we can do the think tank here in this channel. The community plus is essentially you guys and what you offer the community, and how we, the plus as in kind of like, the plus has always been like a Disney Plus. It's the Disney, but it also has other networks that are a part of it that you get as like a bonus. So it's bonusing me, essentially plussing me, and then the community as its own plus to me, and ourselves. It's a gift we're giving ourselves, essentially. So anyway, you jump in, you leave your introduction. That's your name, where you're from, essentially one thing we probably don't know about you, and just to get the ball rolling there, we can the subscriber chat is basically like patrons can just do a general chat here, and our strengths is going to be where we list as a community all the things that are all of our strengths that at least pertain to how we could help the community grow or be a resource for the community in manifesting some cool things that would happen in the world, like real life things like the Free Hugs events, or maybe a flash mob style event, or just anything that we could think of. What our strengths would pertain, how they would pertain to doing those things. But just in general, I mean, we just list our strengths. Pat yourself on the back. What are your strengths, right? Our wins is any successes we have in life. We just drop them in there. Even if your success was like, I woke up early this morning to work on my dreams, whatever it might be for you. I took a walk today, like an early walk, or it could be I got married, to my beautiful wife, or whatever it might be for you. So you just list that there, and we all try to celebrate each other's wins as much as possible. So when other people are happy, when you celebrate their happiness, it's through mirror neurons or some other biology. I don't know what it is, but it makes us feel better too. So we're going to try to celebrate each other's wins and share our gratitude. What are we grateful for at the end of every day? Look, as often as you can come on and remember to do it, share your gratitude for whatever, and this will help others be like, oh wow, that's cool. And it's the same idea, like mirror neurons. We're going to feel grateful too. We're going to celebrate someone else's gratefulness, and maybe inspire us to be more grateful as well. So announcements are going to come from me to your phone. At least once a week you should get an announcement or a notification on your phone that says something like this: you are awesome. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. So it'll be just some random quote that is inspirational and uplifting that you're going to get from me at least once a week. I'll try to do it more often than that. But just know that whenever you see that notification, if you missed it or you forgot it, it'll be here. Okay, so announcements. Suggestion box is just anything you'd like to suggest to make the community better and more engaged, or just get more nourishment out of it, more value from it. Community polls, I've already done about, I think 20 of the soft options for the community that I've been pitching on my Instagram stories for the last month or so. I still need to add the last 10, it looks like. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And so basically we're just voting for those options that we'd like to see happen in the community. Some of them I've already added. Let's see, which ones of these have I already added? It may have been some of the older ones, but anyway, daily check-ins to see how your day went, number 4. So if you like that, you just hit, okay, number 4. I like to see more of that. So anyway, and that'll help me gauge what to do more of in the community, what to highlight and do more of. So community polls, and we've got what's working in our life right now. So whatever is working for you, any life hacks that you have, any routines or habits that are helping you stay vital and in shape and healthy, whatever it might be for you, what's working for you. Because I'm sure there's people out there that are going to be like, oh man, I never thought of that. I should put, blueberries in my oatmeal too. I mean, God, I wish I had known, Or maybe a little bit of olive oil for some healthy fat, and maybe some protein as well, like, I don't know, some nuts or something in there with my oatmeal, so I get some protein in the morning, so I don't miss out on that meal for getting it in. But anyway, so what's working for us? Our music happy. So this is where we share any kind of music that makes us happy. It could be a playlist of music. It could be a specific song that really makes you want to dance. It could be anything that makes you calm or relaxed. Just stuff that you think that would nourish the community, and just sharing your favorite music, because I think music, it really can make us happy, So the real-time voice chat, I don't think I can click this because it'll mess up my microphone and everything. So basically you just click on that, anything with the speaker next to it. The hashtag is the text chat, the speaker is the voice chat, and there's one other one. The speaker, the megaphone is the announcements, and the speaker is the voice chat. So it's basically just a voice chat. It's like sitting around the campfire with your friends, and we're all just talking, like almost like on a conference call, and just chatting with each other. And so what I'm going to try to do is have regular office, quote unquote, office hours, where we know that, like, times of the day where we know other members would most likely be there, because this Discord community is social media. It's 24/7. You could be up, 4 a.m. posting something. But what I really want to have happen in this community is where it's live, because most of social media isn't live. We're not in the moment together as we would in person. So I'm going to try to get as close as we can to that, where we have regular office hours that work for all of us. Like, for instance, let's say it would be like 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time, and then again it may be 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific time, and then that those are the office hours where you're most likely to have a live person in the community to chat with, or to chat in the voice chat, preferably, or just chat in one of the categories. And these categories, I believe, will turn a different color when there's a new message. So I forget how that works, because there's not a lot of new messages here, and I can't show you that, but it'll give you kind of like a notification to know which of these categories has a new message in them. I believe they changed to white. I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, you'll know the ones that you'll eventually get an idea of which ones are the ones that have new messages in them. And then we have the last. We have the Wellness Plus and the Wayseers Plus. So Wellness Plus is basically we're sharing the top people in our world that know the most about wellness. In my case, I follow about, 20 or so of the top doctors and functional medicine practitioners on the internet. And I know that because I can see the like to dislike ratio on YouTube. Long story short, you can do a ratio from that, and you can find out which of these people actually are regularly creating content that is like super broad appeal. Most everybody loves it. Like, basically out of 1,000 people, only 10 people dislike their videos for like each one. It's amazing. So anyway, for that category, we're just sharing those people, sharing some of the videos that they produce, and discussing them as best we can, and asking questions about them, and whatever it might be. Digging deep into what is it about those videos that are so good, and what can we learn from them, and any other questions we have, trying to get to the bottom of that. And then Wayseers is basically any kind of people that are lifestyle people that help us be, more wellness and happiness. These two categories could possibly be combined into just wellness. I'm not sure, but the Wayseers is kind of like people that inspire you, more so than just help you with your wellness and your health. But wellness includes happiness, so could be included at some point. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Hopefully that's something that would be appealing to you guys, and that you could join me in growing, because I think this will be much more nourishing to people now, and more so in the future, when there's an active community that is, let's say, regularly sharing our wins, regularly sharing gratitude, and regularly sharing really cool music. And there, out of these soft commitments that I've made, there will be a bunch that we can incorporate into this community somehow to nourish us even more, and make it that much more valuable for us and anyone who joins in the future. And that's the goal, is to have a great community that thrives and nourishes itself, but that also slowly gives me the financial resources and the go-to people to brainstorm with, and get ideas to bring more magical happenings into the world, you know, like even just the free hugs events, taking that to another level, like a hop on hop off bus, or I don't know, doing it in different places. I have a friend that walks around with a onesie suit that's a free hugs onesie. He has a balloon, free hugs balloon connected to his onesie that goes up about 20 feet, and he walks around and offers hugs at different events near where he lives in Las Vegas. So just things like that, just getting creative with it, and anything that can make a person smile and brighten their day is what we would want to do and manifest together. And that's optional. You don't have to be a part of that, but anyone who could jump into the think tank and give me ideas would be much appreciated, because that's the real goal of this is to manifest something special from us being together, aside from us having the human connection of this community, which I think is the most important thing in life, is to have those human connections. That's what makes us really happy. There's a lot of unhappy, really, really wealthy people out there that may have all the money in the world, but they're lonely and they don't have the human connection that they need to thrive. So that's where I think this community comes into play, is to give us all that we need, especially if we didn't have that before, and keep us nourished and thriving and connected. Anyway, I love you all. Hopefully this helps you decide whether this is something you'd like to be a part of. And a lot of times people don't do something because of the unknowns. You know, it's fearful, and hopefully this allows you to know, so you know what you're getting into before you jump in and become a patron and thrive in a community of nourishing people. All right, guys. Looking forward to seeing you in here to help light this up. Love you all, and bye for now. Talk to you inside.